Okay, super quick video for you today. I just got one of these, the knife that broke the internet. This is the Ozark Trail 7-inch folding knife. It is reminiscent of like a Benchmade bug out, and we're gonna unbox it today. Take a look at it, give you my first impressions, just because it's so. I mean, there's tons of people either ranting or raving about this knife, and I had to check it out for myself. I could not even find this in my local Walmart. I actually paid more for it on eBay because people are scalping them. I paid 30 bucks for this, my own money. I can say whatever I want. No sponsored posts, no nothing like that. We're just going to check this thing out and see what it's all about. So with that said, it comes in pretty standard Ozark Trail type packaging. Just rip it open. And now we have the knife. It is a, I don't know what even to call this, a clutch lock, a back, I don't know, what do they call it? Let's find out. Slide lock is what Ozark Trail is calling it. It actually opens pretty nice, I won't lie. This is retail $9.97 from Walmart. Let's take a look at it from the top-down camera here. This is a $9.97 knife. It's got a regular old pocket clip on the back. It's not deep carry or anything like that. It's secured with 2 bolts. You got your slide lock, is what they're calling that. Regular old pivot point ball bearing action. Plastic handles. A little bit of a texture on them. I mean, honestly, for $10, I would snag this thing all day, every day, even if it is a bit of a ripoff. It does say it's got China right here on the blade. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. China stamped right on the bed. You are absolutely looking at a Chinese knife. This is an Ozark Trail. Sharpness on it is actually, I mean, it feels pretty sharp. Let's see if it shuts straight down the middle. Mine is off kilter just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. Leans slightly to the right here. Or my right, your left, whatever. But not centered is the point. Blade is not centered. Put together like a $10 knife would be put together. It doesn't feel bad. The plastic handles are a little bit chintzy, you know, I mean, whatever. Clip would hold it in your pocket, but not like the best knife ever. But overall, I gotta say, for like $10, I'm not complaining too much about this thing. It's got a really cool design on, you know, just like the aesthetics of it, of course, because it's pretty much a blatant rip-off of a couple other knives out there. Bright orange on the handle, so it's gonna be hard to lose. Black tone on the knife. Yeah, this thing broke the internet. A lot of people talking about it. A lot of people ranting or raving about it. I'm going to go halfway in between. It is a $10 knife for sure, but for $10, absolute steal, absolute buy right here. If you have a Walmart that happens to have this thing in stock somewhere around you, definitely pick one up, because, you know, it's like a knife that you could beat up and not feel any kind of way about. And it does seem to lock. The locking mechanism on it has got kind of an interesting, like, I don't know, based on looking down inside of the body, I don't know if I can get this thing to focus or not, but let's get that out of the way. Maybe it'll focus better. Looking down inside the body, you can kind of see the retainer spring just on the inside of this right here. When you push down, it's put together a lot like, you know, the drop bear, anything like else that you could see. It's got a spring on both sides for it, for essentially what would be a clutch lock or whatever any of the other knife brand companies want to call it. Overall, I mean, what do you want me to say? It's a $10 knife. I paid $30 for it, just so that I could make this video. Was it worth $30? No, probably not. But would it be worth $10 if I found it in a Walmart? Yeah, I would probably pick it up. So, I don't know. Take that for what it is. This is the new, what do they call it? Slide lock? Yes, slide lock. This says D2 steel, high carbon steel blade, 3 1/4 inch, 4 1/4 inch injection handle. So I'm assuming the close length on this thing is 4 1/4 inch. Detent on it is, I mean, it's not popping out, so it's pretty good. And overall, just kind of like, yeah, it's got a little bit of jimping on the back. It's really lightly textured. I don't know that it's doing much for you, but I'm curious to see how long this thing lasts. I'm gonna stress test it. I'm just gonna beat the crap out of it until it fails, and then I'll make another video on it. But in the meantime, that's a first look at the Ozark Trail 7.5 inch folding knife. That's maybe available at a Walmart near you.